Yeah, I just shouldn't have taken you with me to Beth's house.
I wanted to go with you, Luis. I'm sorry. I had no idea it would be so difficult seeing little Martin.
Yeah, you really scared me when you wouldn't give the baby back.
I'm so sorry. It's just that when I hold him, I'm overwhelmed with this sense that he's my baby and not hers. I know that that's not possible. I know that our baby died during my kidnapping. But there's just something about little Martin that pulls at me so deeply.
I'm so glad you were able to make bail. I couldn't have spent even one night with you behind bars.
Honey, I would have survived.
But you didn't do anything. Alistair threatened you.
Look, I shot Alistair. If he lives, I'm going to face attempted murder charges. If he dies,
It was self-defense. I mean, he was trying to take the gun away from you. If you just tell the truth about what happened, then everyone could see that.
I can't tell part of the truth without revealing the whole truth. Honey, are you trying to tell me that you're ready for Luis to know that you're his long-lost father?
He'd never understand me leaving the family the way I did. He'd hate me forever.
Just as Sheridan and Julian could despise me. This is the right thing to do. And I am really willing to risk the punishment for shooting Alistair, whatever it may be.
Well, I'm not. Alistair's cost us both enough in this lifetime. I'll be damned if I let him take anything more.
Are you comfy, Mr. Crane?
Oh, well, if you'll just adjust my pillow a bit there. Oh, yes, that's better.
Oh, you're being a bad boy again.
It's late, Alistair. What do you want to talk to me about?
Chief Bennett, I've received some very troubling news.
Oh, yeah? About what?
That woman, the one who tried to kill me, I understand she's been released from jail.
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Wheeler. Yeah. She made bail. Anything else?
What the hell kind of a police force are you running, Bennett? I want her back behind bars where she belongs, tonight.
See, you keep forgetting, Chad, we can't be together anymore. This woman here, this woman who claims to be one thing but really is something else, isn't only my mother. She's your mother, too.
That's enough, Whitney.
Oh, Julian, give it a rest. This is between me and my mother. And thanks to you, my brother, Chad, the man that I was planning on marrying. Do you guys have any idea how you ruined our lives?
Well, I do. Walking in on you and Fox making love. That's what you want to call it.
Yeah, well, at least it's not incest.
We didn't know we were brother and sister.
Well, now we do. Julian, haven't enough lives been destroyed? I mean, now you gotta blame Fox for this too?
Many times I've warned Fox to stay away from you.
Yeah, but why should he listen to you? Any more than I should listen to anything that my mother has to say. I'm sorry, but you two have lost all respect. I just hope and I pray I make a better mother than you.
Well, are you and Fox talking about having kids now?
Someday. Oh my God. Oh my God, that sounded like Teresa.
Oh, it hurts so much. Oh, God. Oh, God, the babies. Oh, God.
What happened?
Teresa, she's in pain and she's bleeding.
Oh, my God, honey, what if she missed?
No, help me. Fox, help me get her to bed.
Get her up.
We got you. Come on. Easy does it. Gwen, call an ambulance, see if you can get Eve, all right?
Dear God, don't let anything happen to these babies.
Okay, the ambulance is on its way. Honey, I'm really scared here.
I'm losing the babies, Mama. I'm losing the babies.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And
Sheridan, you do know that little Martin is not our baby.
Yes, Luis, I know that. I understand that. It's just that there's something about little Martin that reminds me so much of the baby I delivered in that horrible basement with that pit.
Well, the babies would have been about the same age.
Yeah. Except I'll never get to hear our baby say its first words, take its first steps.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Why doesn't it get easier with time?
I don't know. Did you mean what you said on the beach earlier?
Trying to have another baby? Love nothing more. I don't know if I'll ever be able to forget the baby we lost, though.
I know. But having another baby has to make it easier somehow.
It certainly has helped for Gwen. You know, ever since Sarah died, she is smiling again. She can't wait for Teresa to deliver those twins.
Yeah. You know, as happy as I am for Ethan and Gwen, I just don't understand how you can carry babies for 9 months and then the minute that they're born, give them to someone else.
Well, that's the agreement. Yeah, Teresa understands that. And once this is all over, she'll get little Ethan back. Everyone comes out a winner.
Oh, Mama. Mama, I can't lose these babies.
Oh my God, Ethan, she can't lose these babies. She can't lose these babies.
It's gonna be okay, all right? She's gonna be all right. We don't want to upset her.
Ow! Ay, Mama, ¿qué le pasa?
Don't be frightened, Paloma. Teresa and the babies are going to be all right. You hear me, mija? You can do this, okay? You can do this, and the babies will be fine. Just breathe, Teresa. Mama's right here, okay? Just breathe.
I want my mother.
Honey, you'll be okay.
Darling, it's all right. I won't leave you. We're both here for you.
Oh, God, Mama.
You're gonna be all right. Mama's right.
I know. Okay.
What's happened?
It hurts, Dr. Russell.
Oh, honey, let me check you out.
Eve, I was with her just a little while ago and she was fine.
And when we got to her, she just had a little cramping, not bad, just normal.
She cried out, she collapsed.
And the pain hasn't subsided since then. It seems to be getting worse, Eve. Eve, please tell me that she's not going to lose those babies. I'm going to do everything that I can, Gwen. We may need an ambulance.
She already called one, and one's on the way.
Meanwhile, I need my medical bag.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it.
No, I'll get it. I know where it is.
Honey, what does the pain feel like?
Well, actually, it's sharp. And it's intense. It kind of goes around the back here. And it's happening more often. So, yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, Eve, please, you gotta tell me how bad this is. I need to know the truth here, all right? Do you, Gwen? Eve, please, these are my babies. Gwen, I don't know for sure, but there's a chance that Teresa's in premature labor. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, Eve, it's too early. It's too early. If the babies are born now, they're not gonna make it.
It's okay, Mama. You right? It's gonna be okay.
I don't take orders from you, Alistair.
Still weighed down by that oversized bourgeois chip on your shoulder, I see.
Mrs. Wheeler made bail. Okay? There's no reason for her to spend the night in jail.
She tried to kill me in cold blood. Hell, even Martha Stewart got prison time.
She was found guilty of a crime, however minor. Mrs. Wheeler hasn't even had her day in court yet.
So what? I'm lying here half dead, hooked up to who knows how many infernal machines. The woman admitted taking a pot shot at me. What's the world coming to when you allow admitted killers to walk the streets?
For the last time, Alistair, the judge granted her bail. Now, like it or not, she's innocent until proven guilty. It's the law of the land.
Not in my land, it isn't. I want that woman put back behind bars where she belongs, and you hop to it, Bennett.
Hey.
Hey. Both still up?
Hard to sleep after such a god-awful night.
Yeah.
Honey, something's the matter. What happened?
Nothing, don't worry yourself about it, Mrs. Wheeler. You've got plenty on your mind.
You've been crying. I can tell.
We just came from seeing my son.
I mean, the one you had with Beth Wallace?
Yeah. You know, Sheridan and we lost our baby.
I know. It was a terrible tragedy. I'm really sorry.
And, well, they both would have been about the same age.
Look, Luis, you might as well just tell him the whole story, okay? I feel so bonded to little Martin that I freaked out when it was time to leave. He called me Mama tonight.
Well, that's because he obviously loves you as much as you love him, honey.
Yeah, but you know, there's just something about when I hold little Martin that makes me feel like he's my own baby. I know that it sounds crazy, but I start to think that my baby didn't die after all.
Oh, Mama, it hurts. It hurts.
Eve, she cannot be in labor right now. It is way too soon.
Please keep your voice down. We don't need your fear added to Teresa's fear.
She'll be quiet. It's okay. It's
Honey,
okay.
these are my babies, okay? If they're born right now, they might not make it.
I'm not even sure that she's in premature labor. I will not know until I hook up a fetal monitor and get a reading on the baby's vital signs.
So you're not sure if she's even having contractions?
You okay? Well, it's just that Teresa's in so much pain.
Yeah.
An ambulance just arrived at the front gate.
I'll meet him up front.
I'll go with you.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just breathe.
Breathe. Just breathe. Oh, I can't lose these babies. Oh, I need them too much.
You are my passion for life.
Chief Bennett, please, don't get my patient too excited. We both know what can happen.
Yes. Get down off your high horse, Chief. Round up Mrs. Wheeler. I want her back in prison tonight.
What part of she made legal bail aren't you getting? I have no authority whatsoever to drag that woman back to jail.
The hell you haven't. I'm granting you the authority.
I work for the public, Crane, not you.
And I pay more taxes in this town than the rest of the pathetic populace combined, which means I pay your salary. Now you do as I say, or I promise you'll regret it.
Find another puppet to do your bidding. Now, if that's the only reason why you called me here, well, I guess then we're finished. I have work to do.
Not for long, you don't.
Is that a threat?
No. Just a simple statement of fact. Like it or not, I will have that woman back in jail tonight.
Even you can't do that, Crane.
Watch me. You can either save us both a great deal of time and aggravation, or you can force me to make this very unpleasant for you and yours. Choice is yours, Chief. What's it going to be?
There's nothing worse in the whole world than losing a child. It's a bond, deep bond.
Yeah. It's kind of like the way we connected when we first met. You know, I had this totally irrational but incredibly strong sense that you were my mother. But I know that that's not possible because, you know, she died so long ago.
I take that as the supreme compliment.
Well, that's how I mean it. I mean, my mother, she was just the most beautiful, most loving woman I've ever known.
You know, you named your son Martin after your father.
Yeah, actually, it was Beth's idea.
Well, but you must have agreed to it.
Okay, your point would be...
No point. You know, I was just thinking that maybe you're not as angry at your old man as you claim to be. Maybe, you know, you don't hate him after all.
I can't take losing another child, Ethan. I really don't even know what I would do.
Oh!
You're fine. You're gonna be just fine.
Do you want us to call the baby's father?
That won't be advisable in this case.
Oh.
Dr. Russell, if she's in premature labor, I should contact neonatology right away. She's not. These pains aren't contractions. Then what's causing them?
Teresa's first pregnancy ended in a high-risk delivery. She and her baby almost died.
Is the same thing happening again?
I'm not sure. We're gonna run some tests and we're gonna do it quickly.
The patient's blood pressure is skyrocketing.
I thought I was afraid of that. Did you say a prayer for your sister?
I don't know if God heard me, but yes.
Of course he did. He hears each and every one of us.
You're truly frightened.
There's nothing worse, more painful for a mother than to know your child is in pain and there's nothing you can do to help.
But your friend, Dr. Russell, she's a good doctor, no?
Doctors can only do so much. Besides, I wasn't referring to your sister Teresa. I was talking about you.
Me?
I know you're hurting me, huh? And I could just shoot Alistair Crane myself for making you feel so sad and unhappy about me and your brothers and sister.
He said it was the plain and simple truth. That no one in my family ever wanted me. Including you.
It's all lies, Paloma. We all missed you very much, and we wish that you were here with us every day.
Then why didn't you send for me?
God, it broke my heart to be away from my youngest child, but I thought I was doing right by you.
I was all by myself with Tia Maria.
That's not the way I saw it. All I knew was that I couldn't give my beautiful little girl the life that she deserves, so I thought the only thing that I could give you was the gift of sending you away.
Then why didn't you give that precious gift to one of the others? Why not send Teresa away, or Luis, or Miguel? Why did you pick me to be the outcast, Mama? Why was I the only one you felt you could live without?
You know how much those babies mean to me, Ethan.
They mean just as much to me.
Sweetheart, it's not the same thing. Look, you weren't the one who carried Sarah for 9 months only to lose her at birth, okay? I am never gonna get over losing her, ever. But finding out that Teresa was pregnant with our embryo, I mean, I was happy again. You know, and then to find out that she was gonna have 2 babies and not 1, I thought that was some sign from God, like a gift from him to help us get over losing Sarah.
And it's still gonna happen, okay?
How can you say that with any kind of certainty? And so help me God, if Teresa causes us to lose those babies on top of Sarah, there is no way I could ever in this lifetime forgive her.
You need to stop that. You need to stop that. The last thing you need to feel is anger towards Teresa right now. No, she wants to hold on to those babies as much as you do. She's not to blame for this, okay?
I guess you're right. I guess just this one time, it's not her fault.
Oh, my goodness. Father Lonigan. Oh. I'm so sorry I didn't see you there.
Oh, I know the feeling.
It's me. It's Whitney.
Yes, I recognize your voice, Whitney. How are you doing?
I'm scared, honestly. Teresa's having problems.
Yes, her mother phoned me. Any news on her or the babies?
No, my mother's in there with them right now. You know, why don't I take you to go see Pilar, okay?
First, I'd like to hear how you're doing.
Me? Oh, I'm fine.
I've been praying for you and your baby. You made the right decision not to terminate the pregnancy.
Okay, if you could just keep it down a little bit. I don't want everybody to know that I'm pregnant, okay?
Well, you told Chad, didn't you? Surely you must have told him.
No. And I'm not going to tell him either. I mean, it's too shameful, Father. How could I possibly tell him? He's my brother.
You had no idea you were related when the 2 of you were intimate. That's not a sin.
Yeah, well, no offense, Father, but what difference does that make? It's still unspeakable. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to tell Chad, not ever.
I don't understand. If you're going to carry this baby to term, you'll soon be showing. People will know that Chad's the father.
Yeah, well, not if they think someone else is.
How is that possible?
I found someone to be my baby's father. Fox Crane. He's in love with me, and he's a good friend, and I think he's going to be a wonderful father to my baby.
But he doesn't know the truth.
No, he doesn't, and I'm not going to tell him. Look, Father, don't try to talk me out of this, okay? Because I've already thought this whole thing through. I mean, the most important thing in this whole thing is my baby, and that it has two normal parents, me and Fox. Everyone will believe it, including my child.
Whitney, you're talking about a major deception.
But what other choice do I have, Father? I mean, the way I see it, the most important person in this whole thing is my baby. And I have to protect him or her no matter what, and this is how I've chosen to do it.
If you go through with this scheme, you will be denying Chad his paternal rights and lying to Fox at the same time. You said he loves you. Surely you think more highly of him than to use him in this manner.
Well, you know what? It's too late to change my mind. My plan is, already set in motion. Father, I'd like to have your blessing.
I wish I could give it to you, Whitney, but I cannot in good conscience. You are letting one innocent mistake snowball into many more intentional ones.
So what other choice do I have?
Between lying and telling the truth? You always have a choice, my child. You know that.
But if people know who my baby's real father is, they're never gonna let him forget it. I mean, come on, you know how cruel other children can be.
That's no excuse.
Forgive me, Father, but you don't know what it's like to be a mother. And I would do anything to protect my baby. Anything.
Well, what's it going to be, Chief? Your badge or compliance with my order? I'm sure my ex-daughter-in-law, Ivy, will be the first to tell you I don't make idle threats.
Ivy doesn't need to tell me a damn thing about you. I've already given you my answer. I don't have the legal authority to drag Mrs. Wheeler back to jail. She had every right to bail, and once she made it, she's free to go.
Then I'll have her bail revoked.
You can't do that.
Oh, no. Watch me. Sweetheart, get Judge Riley on the phone for me, will you?
Right away, Mr. Crane.
That's a nice girl.
You have Judge Riley's number on speed dial?
Just his private one. I got into a bit of a pickle. And the judge was very nice to me. Because I was very nice to him.
Judge Riley's completely corrupt. He'd sell his mother down the river for a favor.
Welcome to the real world, Chief Bennett. I'll have Riley fax you the warrant for Mrs. Wheeler's rearrest. Not unless you feel like defying the judge's order. She'll be back in jail within the hour.
You know, if y'all don't mind, I'm a little tired.
You know what? I think I'll join you.
Actually, honey, I'd really like some time to myself, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm really worried about her.
Because of what happened with the baby tonight?
You never get over the loss of a child.
She wants to have another baby so bad. I think she's gonna make a great mother.
She'll be a wonderful mother.
Yeah, I think she will too. Even though she's really never had much of a role model.
You mean losing her mother so young?
Yeah. Sheridan's never gotten over the loss of her mother. She's always wondered what it would have been like to have her mother's love, and that's something I could never make up for her. You know, nobody can.
Except her mother.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you something. If I had just one wish, it would be if Sheridan could have her mother back. I think she's the only person who could help her through this painful time.
I'll do it. I'll help Sheridan.
You look even worse than you did in that pool hall earlier.
Well, thanks, Paloma.
Is it seeing Whitney together with Fox?
You know, look, I don't want to talk about it, all right? I just want to forget him, you know?
You think you can?
Not even close.
Hey,
Is there something I could do or say to help you?
Teresa could die, you know? She could lose her baby.
No, come on, Whitney. Hey, you gotta think more positively, okay?
Well, what about you? I mean, I cost you your life tonight with your father.
I don't really care about him. You know, I'm still kind of floating on cloud nine about us being together tonight. I don't care about his reaction.
But he fired you from Crane Industries. I know how much that job meant to you. And now you don't even have a place to live anymore, and it's all because of me.
Hey, look, okay, first of all, it's not all because of you, okay? Secondly, I'd do it all over again in a New York minute. Because no mansion or no high-paying job is worth losing the woman that I love. Vinny, that's how much I care about you.
Dr. Russell, what's wrong with me? Why won't the pain stop? I mean, what's gonna happen to these babies?
We're running more tests so that we can find out.
Okay.
In the meanwhile, I just want you to relax and stay as calm as you possibly can.
Okay.
Dr. Russell, I have that file you asked for.
Thank you. And just close your eyes, honey, and try to relax.
Thank you.
I'll do it. I can be there for Sheridan.
Right. I thought you said that only a mother could understand.
No, I think what my wife meant was
No,
that
what I meant is that I can never replace Sheridan's mother, but I can try and fill in for her the best I can. Sheridan said that she felt connected to me when she met me, and
A strong connection. In fact, she said you reminded her of her mother from the moment you first met.
well, then maybe I can help her somehow. At least I want to try.
Well, it's very generous of you, especially considering everything that you're going through with Alistair right now.
Well, I'm gonna go talk with Sheridan.
Okay. Well, your wife's a wonderful woman.
Sheridan means a great deal to her.
Is that because of what she went through with her own daughter? But I understand that she's been estranged from her daughter for a number of years.
Yeah, that's right. You know, it's been very difficult for her.
Well, maybe her relationship with Sheridan can help both of them.
Let's hope so.
Hi, I know you said you wanted to be alone.
No, it's all right. Come on in. It's different with you. Luis is always so worried about me, and I'm not that close to anyone else. You remind me of my mother.
Oh, thank you.
And I don't really have that many memories of my mother because she died when I was so young. But the best ones that I have are the times that she was comforting me. You know, of course, back then it was over a scraped knee or a broken doll. But I always just felt so safe in her arms, like nothing bad could ever happen to me.
Losing your baby. A terrible, terrible loss. If I could ease your pain, I would.
You are. Just being here with me is helping me more than I can tell you.
Hey. are you doing here so late?
Yeah, sorry, it's official business.
Is everything all right, Chief?
I'm afraid not. Look, I just want you to know that, this isn't my choice. I'm just doing my job.
What's this about?
Your wife, Mrs. Wheeler. I'm here to rearrest her. Her bail's been revoked. I'm afraid she's gonna have to come back to jail with me.
Damn, Alistair. I know he's behind this.
Now then, where were we, my dear?
I was just about to get more comfortable.
Ah, the evening is looking up. And Catherine should be getting rearrested right about now.
Sorry, Mr. Crane. Party pooper at 10 o'clock.
Well, well, well. Look who's here. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't actually look at anything, can you, Father?
Good evening, Alistair.
If you came to give me last rites, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I have every intention of surviving my gunshot wound and getting out of the hospital as soon as possible. So do us both a favor. Take your well-worn Bible and your cloudy eyes and go send someone else off to the Great White Way.
I didn't come here to send you anywhere, Alistair. I heard you were injured. I came to see how you are.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. How are you feeling?
Well, I've been better. But as I said, I'll live to see another day. Now tell me the real reason why you're here. Certainly not to wish me well, not after what I've done to you.
Even after that, Alistair.
No, no. No one is that forgiving, not even a priest.
You'd understand if you'd ever given your life over to God.
Fat chance. My life is my own, no one else's.
You must be feeling better, Alistair. You've got your old spirit, or should I say lack of it, in spite of coming so close to losing your life.
I'm always energized by thoughts of revenge, Father. Does that shock you?
Nothing shocks an old man of the cloth, Alistair. I'm just sorry you still thrive on causing pain. One would think that as you aged, you would be more concerned with your soul.
I don't believe in that bunk. Nothing matters but the here and now. The hell with the hereafter.
I will pray for you, Alistair. You're going to need all the prayers you can get.
Get a life, Father.
You may have taken my sight, Alistair, but you cannot touch what is truly important. The love I feel for all humanity, including you. I will spend the rest of my life praying for the souls of those who are most lost, and I don't give up on anyone. Even you could have a spiritual awakening before it's too late.
Well, don't hold your breath, Father. As a matter of fact, I'm finished with a particular plan that I'm working on. My tiny, withered little soul won't be worth saving.
What is taking so long? And is Teresa in premature labor? Is it something
Honey,
worse?
I don't know. Just stop. Eve will tell us something when she knows something. All we can do now is pray.
There's still no word from the doctor?
Not yet. Paloma, I want to talk.
Mama, ahora no. Let's just concentrate on Teresa.
Making love to you tonight was wrong. I'm sorry.
No, Whitney, never. Hey, listen, I'm sorry that Chad walked in on us, but what we shared tonight was right and decent and pure. It came out of real feelings that we have for one another.
But you know what? Maybe you were right, and I shouldn't have rushed into things.
Whoa, hold on. Don't second guess the best night of my life, okay? It was perfect.
Yeah, it was. Until you lost your home and your job.
Oh, I guess I'll have to find another home. And then after that, I'll have to find another job. It'll be a new experience starting out with nothing.
But you don't have your trust fund anymore.
No, and ever since I used it to help bail Teresa out of jail, and everything else is pretty much tied up. It's okay, though. I'm not afraid of being broke. think now that I have you by my side, I can handle anything. I love you.
Why don't you go home? I'll call you if there's any news.
Your home isn't my home, Julian.
It should be. Why don't you move your things into the mansion? You're my only son now. Everything I have, my name and my power, anything you want at Crane Industries is yours for the taking. Fox is out. He gets nothing.
You know, you don't get it, do you? All that stuff you just said, it doesn't matter. Fox is the one who has everything.
Eve, how are the babies? Are they going to be okay? Teresa in labor? No. We've determined that's not the cause of her pains. Okay, thank God. Oh, we ran a battery of tests to try and see what the trouble is. I just got the results back from the lab. Okay. What is it? Please tell us. What is it? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have good news. Teresa's life and the lives of the babies are in grave danger.
Mrs. Wheeler! She's nowhere to be found. Where could she be?
Just one bubble injected into your IV can kill you.
Your test results are the same as they were before. Your babies simply aren't going to make it.
At the center of power,
They're deliberately provoking us.
everything is about to change.
This isn't over. We have to retaliate.
This is my letter of resignation.
Tell me how this ends.
The West Wing premiere and 9 all-new episodes start NBC Wednesday.